You wanna ride, well buckle up, you never know. Spitting game, we talking banks, call that a show. Finessing is my thing, I had to let them know. Patience, you've been waiting. Talk about it, what's on your mind? Profit, peace, and progress has to focus on the grind. Talk about it, what's on your mind? It's the late night special.
That is good to go. Hey man, you know what time it is. This is Late Night Special, hosted by the one and only Finesse from the Rich and Unemployed podcast. And I actually enjoy doing these, man. I actually love doing these, man. This is like therapeutic, man. I can just get out my thoughts. This is like a self-talk, self-motivation. So I really enjoy these. I need to do more of these actually. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent, especially while I'm on house arrest. So basically, this is what the episode is about: me being on house arrest. Yeah. So I'm on house arrest, man, and I was actually shocked about it. I know it might seem like I'm in trouble. I'm not in any type of legal trouble. But man, probation is just a hassle, man. I hate being on it. I really despise. I hate it. I hate being controlled. I hate people telling me what to do. I just don't like it. It's just not for me. It is not for me at all. But so the reason why I'm on house arrest is because I lied about my employment to my probation officer. Basically, I told her that I had a job. Damn, bro, not right now. Yeah, man, basically I told her that I had a job. I was working at a warehouse that one of my mans put me on. My homie put me on, and I never went. I was writing fake paycheck stubs just to submit them so she can get off my back about it. And I mean, things was going good for a while. I never showed up to work. I probably went there one time for like an hour, showed my face, and boom, you know what I'm saying? I right back to, you know what I'm saying, whatever I was doing, back to my grind. You know what I'm saying? This is my grind. This is what I do. So, long story short, man, my probation officer called me in the office one day and sat me down and was like, do you work at this location? I'm gonna ask you one time. So with her asking me that with that type of aggression, I already knew she knew what time it was. So I wasn't about to lie to her. So I just told her the truth, like, nah, I don't work there. I told her, man, it was my homie job. He put me on payroll. Well, he just hired me, really. I didn't even get a chance to get on payroll. I just wrote my own paycheck stubs. So she wanted to know like why I lied to her and why I was like, you know, being disobedient. Like, that don't even sound right. But she wanted to know like why. And I wanted to explain to her like, I'm on a mission. And when I first got out of prison, I tried to explain to her that, you know, I got, you know, my Airbnbs going on. Like, I really don't need to work. She's like, well, nah, that's not considered a job. Such and such, woo woo. I need you to have a job. And I already knew there, like, I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, be open with her because she was on, you know what I'm saying, real police time. If I'm telling you that, okay, I got a business that I'm doing, and you telling me that it's not. So, I mean, I wouldn't even tell you about this podcast. And back when I first got out, I didn't even have a podcast. So, I'm sitting down being transparent with her, like, listen, I wore my brand in there, and I just try to explain to her, like, I really have something special going on, and it requires 100% of my time and energy and focus. So it doesn't even make sense for me to go work a 9 to 5. You want me to work 20 hours a week? How can I go work 4-5 hours out the day, and then I still got to go work on my brand, work on self? Like, it's not gonna happen. Then I'm not gonna give my all into this company, this whatever. I'm not gonna give my all, so they're gonna fire me. There's no point of me even wasting my time going to go get a job, because I'm not going to put my all. I'm not even gonna show up on time. I'm going there to please you, please the federal government, for the guidelines of what a probationee is supposed to be. I don't got time for that, man. I'm on a mission. I'm trying to get it. So how you expect for me to go sit at another man's business and make him money, and I'm still trying to take my stuff? Like, she wasn't trying to hear it. She's like, well, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put you on house arrest for the next 120 days, and that's what it is. You know, she could have locked me up. You know what I'm saying? That's a major violation, lying about something and falsifying documents. So she could have, you know what I'm saying, pushed the extra mile and locked me up, but she didn't. She put me on house arrest. So this happened back in, I want to say, the end of February. This happened the end of February. And this conversation I had with her, when I signed the papers for house arrest, this was 2 months ago. So here I am waiting to get on house arrest. I'm moving, shaking, trying to put things in order. So, like, just in case I got to sit down at the crib, I can, you know what I'm saying, work, be creative. And it wasn't even at my podcast area. It was at another location I got. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to podcast, because for one, I didn't want them to know about this spot right here. They ain't gonna be asking me questions like how you can afford it, and I don't want to answer them type of questions. It's the police, so I'm never talking to the police. I'm never gonna tell the police the truth. That's just what it is. That's just my mentality. So a week go by, 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by, and I'm not hearing nothing. I ain't heard nothing from this lady. I'm talking about living my life. All right, cool. I'm thinking it's over with. So I end up going to Miami, having a ball. I'm talking about balling. One of my homies just got out of prison. I went down there to show him a good time. I went out there for some content, went out there to podcast. You know what I'm saying? I worked my move out there. And while I'm out there on 420, I get a call from my probation officer. I don't even pick up, because ain't no telling what she wants on 420. Probably she wants a drug test. So, man, I hate when she called, because it gives me anxiety. So a couple hours go by. It's like she called me like 11. Then she called me back again like at 6:30. So I'm like, yo, what do she want? What did this lady want, man? So I was just nervous, man. I didn't know what she wanted, bro. So I ended up just picking up the phone. And I just called her. I said, hey, what's up? She was like, hey, I need to come by your house today. And I was like, today's not gonna work. I'm actually out having fun. She's like, well, what time you gonna be there? I was like, well, I'll probably be there like 10, 11 o'clock. She's like, well, call me when you get there, because I still might be out. And I'm like, out? So I'm guessing it's about a drug test. So I don't even call her. I just book it. Next day I call her, and I just text her like, hey, man, I couldn't make it, whatever. She was like, well, okay, come by the office. Come by the office at such and such time. I go to the office, I get drug tested, and boom, she hits me with a paper like, hey, here's your house arrest. I'm looking confused, like, whoa. I said, I signed this paper 2 months ago. What happened? She was like, she didn't even say nothing. She was like, well, this was gonna start, blah, blah, blah. And you know, at this point I'm kind of confused, man. Cause usually I can work the universe the way I want it to. you know, like things work in my favor just because like I just speak things into existence, and I kind of manifest different things for my life. And I think what happened was, for me, I think I pushed it back. I ain't gonna say me like I actually got powers, but I don't know, it pushed back into like perfect timing, because let's just say I did get on house arrest them days that I signed that paper. Man, I did so much in that time span. I did the that viral video with Christiana. I probably wasn't gonna be able to do that because I didn't have a location. I was gonna be out in Jonesboro. Who knows? I wouldn't be able to do my conference that I went to. I did with Fitz, the crypto conference, the Metaverse conference, the Meta Money conference. I met Aristotle. I met Tori. I met the gorilla dancing dude. It was so. I went to Miami, did a podcast. It was so much I was able to accomplish that kind of, you know, set me up for what's coming for this summer. So if I didn't do it then, I mean, if I started then, who knows? Like, the universe just works in mysterious ways. I don't know why it took 2 months for her to call me and make that happen. Who knows? Maybe she wanted to give me time. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but usually I can shift the universe to make it work for me, to work in my favor, if you understand what I'm saying. But when she gave me the paper, man, I was just thinking like, man, damn. But then again, like a light bulb popped off in my head, like, you know what, this is exactly what I needed. I really needed to sit down, because I'm really out of focus, right? I know on Instagram, it looks like, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not doing good, because on internet it's perception. So you can perceive whatever you see. And of course, I'm not putting out, you know, anything negative, but not saying that I even go through anything negative, but you see my work, you see what I'm putting out, and you're like, damn, bro, like this bro is doing good, like the podcast going up. But that's just me on like 50%. I'm not even doing as many interviews as I can. I'll be going weeks without interviews. And the interviews that happen, they really just fall in my lap. They really just fall in my lap randomly, for real. I don't even press, you know, doing the late night specials and doing the one-on-one interviews or doing the uncuts. I don't even put all my energy into that. I be out. It's always somebody's birthday. It's always the club. Not even I go out to the club, but it's always an event. It's always an occasion. It's always somebody's birthday. It's always something that I find myself doing other than my passion, other than this right here. This right here is a baby, and it still need to be molded. I still need to feed it. I need to give it all my love and energy, but I'm not. Just like if I'm doing this at 40%, just imagine if I turned it up a notch and I was all the way at 100%. So that's the way I'm thinking. I can't think about, oh man, I'm about to miss the summer, man. I'm about to miss the clubs. I'm about to miss day parties. I'm about to miss traveling. I'm about to miss, being outside. I can't think like that. I got to think on the positive side. And that's how I think with everything in my life, anything that ever happened to me. Even when I went to prison, I didn't think like, damn, bro, I'm about to go do this time. I'm about to miss this. I'm about to miss that. Of course, that was a thought. But, you know what? I was like, you know what I can do in 2 years? Bro, I can get my body right. I can fill my mind up with knowledge. I can network, meet people, learn. Man, I really leveled up in prison. And I probably wouldn't have leveled up if I had a negative mindset. If I was going in there like, damn, bro, I'm about to do this time and then whatever, like, man, fuck this shit. And I really went in there with a positive mindset. And I changed the dynamic. I changed, the universe shifted for me. The universe actually shifted for me, bro. And that always happens for me. Sometimes I don't see it. Sometimes I can't see it. I have to like sit back, think, meditate on it, and actually see the bright side of it. Let me tell you a story while I was in prison. It's probably gonna trip you out. When I was in prison, man, they gave me 45 months, 3 years, 9 months, right? So if you go to the drug program, you're able to get a year off your sentence, and you can get like extra halfway house time. So you're able to get 12 months halfway house time. So I'm basically can get 24 months off my sentence, 2 years. I'll be in a halfway house, but halfway house, I'm damn near free. But while I was doing this drug program, the drug program is some bullshit. I'll talk about that later on another subject. But man, the shit I went through in that program. But I was going through the program, man, and like 4 months in, no, not 4 months in, I had like 3 months left of the program. So this was around August. Matter of fact, this was in July. I was gonna graduate the program in September, October, or something like that. And I was gonna probably be able to go home in January of 2019. I was probably gonna be able to go home in January 2019. What happened was my ex-girlfriend came to see me, visitation, and she had this dress on, like a long skirt. And you know me, man, I tried my luck. I went up in there, man, and I was doing some things I wasn't supposed to do in visitation room. They caught me on camera, pulled me out of visitation. There was like the supervisor. Supervisor want to see you. The lieutenant, my bad, not the supervisor. The lieutenant want to see you. I'm like, damn, what the hell he want, man? I'm like, I'm thinking, like, how can I even got caught? Like, there ain't no way I just got caught for this. There's no way possible. But truth behold, they caught me on camera. I ended up going to the hole for 30 days, getting kicked out the drug program, losing my 1 year reduction, lost it. And the whole time I was thinking like, damn, bro, I was just about to get out of prison. Man, I was just about to hit the streets, man. I was about to do this, I was about to do that, man. I'm missing out. I was mad at first, but then I had to think like, you know what? I really wasn't ready to get out of prison because I still didn't fix my mind. I was still in a criminal mind state. Like, you know, when I get out, bro, I'm about to run it up some more. They thought they caught me, but I'm about to run it up another bag. I'm about to triple what I got. That was the mindset. The whole time I was in prison, I was figuring out ways to do my crime better. The whole time I was in prison. Until I got set back, and I was thinking like, there has to be a reason. There has to be a reason for this. Something good has to come out of this. Something has to come out of this, bro. So I didn't end up getting out of prison until a whole year from that. It was around August, July when I lost my year. I didn't get out to the next September. I didn't get out to like October-ish. Yeah, I got out October 19th. So a whole year and some change I lost. But within that whole year, bro, I wasn't finna waste no time, bro. I started learning about credit. I started learning about business credit. I started learning about CPNs. I started learning about Forex. I started just leveling up. I started reading more. I just turned it up a notch. Like, okay, let me figure something out before I get out of prison. I don't have to go do what I did to get in here. If I'm gonna sit down for an extra year, let me actually rehabilitate myself. Let me change my mindset. Let me not go out here on the same bullshit. And that's what I did. That's what I did, man. And I had to look at it from the bright side. I had to look at it from my cup is half full versus half empty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand that's how the universe reacts. The universe, you have to when negative shit come your way, you have to find it's always a positive in the situation. It's always a positive in that situation. I'm telling you, I do it all the time. Every time something negative happens to me, I figure out a way to make it work in my favor. Always, bro. So I can't be mad at my probation officer. I can't be mad at her, man. And this is what I was trying to explain to her. Like, lady, I never had to follow rules in my life. I didn't have a dad telling me, oh, you shouldn't do this. I never listened in school. I finessed my whole way through high school. I finessed my whole way through prison. I finessed my whole way through the drug program, just by acting. I'm a finesser. Like, I just don't follow rules. Following rules it don't work well for me. I don't like authority. I don't like doing what people tell me to do. I like living on my own accord, living on my own set of rules. And what's wrong with that? Jay-Z can live by his own rules. I guess when you got money, when you got enough money, you got fuck you money. I ain't got that type of money yet, but bro, I'm living by that type of life, bro. I don't like rules. So when you telling me I gotta go to a job, I'm not thinking I need to go get a job. I'm not thinking I'm about to go get one. No, I'm gonna try to figure ways around it where I ain't really gotta work. And I really should have turned it up and actually went to go get on somebody's payroll so it could have looked real for real, but I was bullshitting. I didn't think I was gonna actually get caught doing it. But that's just me, man. Like I'm just an outlaw. I'm an outlaw, man. Like, that's why I gotta get it super rich, because I can't live by society rules. I gotta live on my own terms. Man. But yeah, man, that's the story of my house arrest, man. That's the story of it. That's why I'm sitting on house arrest for the next 120 days. I don't get off till August 20 something. And it's actually great, bro. Like, the last few days, I've been here for a week, man. All I've been doing is strategizing, organizing, planning, creating. That's all I've been doing like the last few days. And bro, this shit feels so good. Things I should have been doing months ago. Like, I'm looking at a list of my to-do list, like goals that I had, like things I should have been accomplished. Yo, I'm about to knock them out. I'm about to turn up so hard in the next 120 days, man. You're going to be like, what the hell just happened? What the hell? You ain't like, I'm a turn it up so much, man. Like, I won't be able to believe this shit. So the moral of the story, man, find a positive in every situation, man. God won't put you through anything that you can't handle. And you're gonna get through it, because just like every other situation, you done got through it. This right here on my arm, this says, this too shall pass. This too shall pass, meaning this will pass just like everything else that happened in your life. Every situation that you've been through that you thought that you wasn't able to get through. And look at you now. Look at you shining. Look at you winning. I can't be down about this little situation. This small thing to a giant. I'm a giant. This is nothing. This is pebbles. This is God telling me you need to sit down and focus. You have a $1 billion company right here. This is bigger than just podcasting, bro. God is telling you need to focus. And it's crazy. It just happened just now. Like, I thank God. I wake up and say thank you. I woke up today and walked outside my balcony like, thank you. Life is so good. I'm gonna make so much money sitting right here in this spot right here. I'm gonna make so much money, bro. I guarantee it. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate everybody that wrote me in my DMs, saying like positive vibes, positive messages, keep your head up, whatever it was, man. I appreciate everybody. I probably didn't get to respond. I didn't respond to really anybody. I just kind of been to myself. I don't even want to look at my phone most of the time because it's a distraction. I've been getting so many calls, like, man, I got to put my phone in the corner and leave it. But I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate everybody supporting the business, supporting the brand, all the new followers. I'm almost at 50K, man. By the time I drop this, I'm going to be at 50K. And I'm on my way to a 250K this year. No cap. No cap, man. Just know anything is possible. Just know anything is possible. You might have a small brand. You might have a small following. But anything is possible if you keep grinding, if you keep the consistency up. Just remember, with me, man, it wasn't always this. It was a time when nobody was looking. It was a time when nobody was paying attention. Now look at me now. And this is nothing. This is just the beginning. But I'm telling you, like, you could turn it up a notch. All you gotta do is stay consistent, create a goal and execute it. Anything is possible in this world. If I can, you can. If he can, you can. We are all the same. So please like, subscribe if you haven't yet. I'm gonna leave the description. I'm gonna leave the website in the description, man. Go ahead and cop this fit right here. I'm gonna do a little commercial for it. Well, I'm gonna put I probably put the ad in there already. You probably seen it. This is a full set. It's the pink and black one. It's dope, man. Like, I actually love this one. So, man, go ahead and cop it. I'm gonna have some more stuff on the website, like stuff that I should have been working on. Like, I ain't been paying attention to my website. I ain't been paying attention to my courses. I ain't been paying attention to my podcast for real. I really haven't gave it my all, and now it is time for me to give it my all. This is it. I have no excuse in the world but to execute. Now it falls all on me. I can't blame it on people. I can't blame it on, anything but me. You have no excuses. You can't blame nobody for your failures but you. You can't blame nobody for not succeeding. You can't blame nobody for anything. You have to blame yourself. You have to put all that on you. You are the reason why you're in the position you're in now. You're the reason why you're not successful. You're the reason you are successful. You're the reason that you everything falls on you. You can't blame another person because you have a choice in life. You can make a decision every day that you wake up. So if you want it, go get it. If you really want it, go get it. It's out there. The money is out there. The opportunity is out there. The life that you really want, it's out there. No cap, man. So peace. And, man, just watch my journey, man. Watch the journey. Watch how I turn this up, man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everyone. Everybody, every one of my followers, every one of my supporters, all of my friends, family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And this is the Rich and Unemployed Podcast, late night special. Oh yeah, make sure y'all see that. I see it.